2-2 with Columbus Crew. Jason, what'd you see, man?
Well, it's a lot better than last week for
Good.
sure.
It was better than last week. Okay, we got the title for the video. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Okay, better than last week. So, what was better?
um, First of all, it was nice to see Hanny score. It's been since September?
Honey on the score sheet.
September, I think.
Oh my gosh, it feels like an age.
Yeah, and that goal from Godoy, I think that could be a goal of the year. Possibly.
It was an eyeful, friend.
I didn't know he could still do bicycle kicks.
He was a little surprised himself.
Yeah.
Jason, some upsides tonight.
Some upsides, I think, improvement out of the offense, definitely. After it seems like we were more willing to build through the middle than we have been, which was a positive. It felt like, especially the last couple of weeks, we were so reliant on just trying to get on the wings and make something happen with our relatively short offense.
So, yeah, relying so much on wing play, cross play, peppering balls in, looked a little bit more direct. Also looking like we were counterpunching them. So, what explained the 2 goals that they got? They also had a pen that Rossi didn't put in. What explained their 2 goals?
I didn't really get a good look at that first one because this was on the other side of the field.
Yeah, that's right.
Some of this would be a photo of, I think, of the second goal, and I just had the look of disappointment because I kind of felt like it was coming.
I understand that. Felt like it was coming. They were building. That second goal, though, cutting back and a header in.
It feels like this very worrying trend of just not marking guys in the box. It feels like it's happened a lot this year.
Twice. It happened with both of those goals. Backside on that corner.
We did it with Suarez in Miami. We did it a week later with the Galaxy. It's this very worrying trend coming from our defense of guys just alone in the box and having way too much time. Because a couple of their free kicks, they had a guy sitting by himself at the back. The guy in the corners came out of the nowhere unmarked. Oh, yeah. And it's just this very, very weird trend for a defense that's been so elite since coming to the league.
That's right. So it feels different as a Nashville fan seeing all those goals go in. What are we hoping for whenever we see next week with Philadelphia?
Philly's going to be a tough team coming in. We've seen they always had a hard time playing against Philly. So I think we should take some of the things we learned tonight that we were good in and try to transfer that over. Defensively, I don't know. I'm still a little worried about that, giving up a lead like that. And, we're missing Walker. I think that's
Zimmerman.
Who knows when he's going to be back. It's not been very promising.
Knees are tough, man. Knees are tough.
Yeah, so, it's possible he could half the year, a year, who knows at this point, because this team, the club's very tight-lipped on guys when they're hurt. So
we don't know what's happening.
We gotta start holding on to these leads at home. It's, what is it now, 3 or 4 times already this year that we've had a lead late at home, and it's the tactics. We just switch to park the bus, and they consistently don't work. We just invite the pressure, and at a certain point, something's going to get through.
Keep the foot on the gas.
Yeah.
So, so many times when we were at Nissan, up by 1, we got this, right? But this doesn't seem to happen right now for us.
And games like that where you got the lead and you give it up, that could hurt you in the standings at the end of the year because, we've been in a position, we're going to finish top 4, and then, we go down, we lose that home field advantage.
Yeah. Losing home field advantage.
But at this point, we kind of hope we can even make the playoffs at this point.
Yeah, so playoffs a possibility, Jason.
Thankfully, MLS lets in 2/3 of teams in playoffs, so it might not be an accomplishment.
I'm asking the question.
It might not be as big of an accomplishment, but it's still a reality. It's still a realistic possibility.
Let's avoid the play-in game.
Yeah. Let's avoid the play-in game, guys. I will see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Come on, you boys and goals.
NSC Fan TV.
Thanks, guys.